Good afternoon, Philadelphia Graveyard and History. Today, we are at Northwood Cemetery in North Philadelphia. And we are here to visit a baseball legend of the past. William Jethro Kid Gleason. Kid Gleason, you might recall, was the manager of the infamous 1919 Black Sox. Although he was not implicated in the fix, he played a major role in the aftermath and was very disappointed in his players who were involved. So today we're going to pay tribute to remember Kid Gleason for his contributions to baseball and our national pastime by visiting his final resting place here at Northwood Cemetery. Kid Gleason, William Jethro Kid Gleason, born October 26, 1866, in Camden County, New Jersey. Died on January 2nd, 1933, at the age of 66 in Philadelphia, PA. He's buried here at Northwood Cemetery, Forest Section, Lot 95, just behind the office. A major league player, coach, and manager. Nicknamed Kid due to his short stature of 5'7", 155 pounds, and his energetic, youthful nature. Playing career. Gleason made his debut for the Philadelphia Quakers on April 20th, 1880, as a pitcher for Hall of Fame manager Harry Wright. See our top 10 at Westlaw Hill for our profile on Harry Wright. I'll leave a end screen at the end of the video and a link in the description for Harry Wright. Gleason played for Philadelphia Quakers / Phillies, 1888 to 1891. St. Louis Browns, 1892 to 1894. Baltimore Orioles, 1894-1895. New York Giants, 1896 to 1900. Detroit Tigers, 1901-1902. Philadelphia Phillies, 1903 to 1908. And Chicago White Sox for one game in 1912 while as a coach. As a coach, he was a coach for the Philadelphia Phillies from 1908, while also a player in that season, to 1911. White Sox, 1912 to 1914, and 1916 to 1917, when the Chicago White Sox won the World Series in 1917. and Philadelphia Athletics, 1924 to 1931. And the Athletics won the World Series in 1929 and 30. As a manager, Chicago White Sox, 1919 to 1923. Gleason became the manager of the Chicago White Sox on December 31st, 1918. He led the team to the pennant and the World Series versus the Cincinnati Reds. With the start of the World Series on October 1, 1919, many White Sox players were feeling disenfranchised by the White Sox owner Charles Comiskey. His reputation for being cheap with player salaries, including promised bonuses for winning a pennant, etc. Game 1, the best of 9. The first team to win 5 wins the series. At Cincinnati's Redlands Field, in front of 30,511 fans, was an all-Reds victory, 9-1. Sox pitcher Eddie Shicott hit the leadoff Reds batter Maury Rath in the back as a prearranged signal to Arnold Rothstein that the fix was on. Game 2, also in Cincinnati on October 2nd, 1919, was a bit closer, but still a Reds win, 4-2. Conspirator pitcher Claude "Lefty" Williams pitched in that game. Had team ace Red Farber pitched in the series, there may not have been a fix, as Farber was not on the take, but missed the series with the flu, being that it was during the 1919 flu epidemic or pandemic. Game 3, Comiskey Park, Chicago, October 3rd, 1919. Chicago wins Game 3. Sox pitcher rookie Dickie Kerr was not in on the fix. In a 3-0 win, the Sox held the Reds to just 3 hits, and the Reds now lead the series 2-1. Game 4, Saturday, October 4th, 1919, Comiskey Park, Chicago. Shicott again takes the mound in Game 4. A 2-0 Reds win, a 3-hit shutout by the Reds. The Reds now lead 3-1. Game 5 was delayed a day by rain to Monday, October 6th, 1919, at Comiskey Park, Chicago. The Reds scored 4 in the 6th and 1 in the 9th for a 5-0 win. The Sox again only getting 3 hits in the game. The Reds now lead 4-1. Game 6, Tuesday, October the 7th, 1919, Redlands Field, Cincinnati. The Reds lead 4-0 after 4 innings. Sox score in the 5th and 3 more runs in the 6th to tie it up. And the Sox win in the top of the 10th, 5-4. Cincinnati still leads 4-2. Game 7, Wednesday, October the 8th. Today is the 105th anniversary of Game 7 at Comiskey Park, Chicago. A 4-1 win for the Sox as pitcher Eddie Shicott pitched a better game, with the Reds making 4 errors. The Reds still lead the series 4-3. Game 8, Thursday, October 9th, 1919. Comiskey Park, Chicago. Sox starting pitcher Lefty Williams gives up 4 runs and was pulled in the first inning. Shoeless Joe Jackson hit a solo home run in the 3rd, making it 5-1. Although the Sox scored 4 runs in the 8th, the Reds won the game 10-5, giving the Reds a 5-3 series win and the World Championship. Conspirators: Chick Gandel, first base. Black Sox ringleader, the first player to meet with the gamblers and agree to the fix. Eddie Seacott, pitcher, nicknamed Nichols, lost 2 games and won 1 game. Signed a confession to being in on the fix. Claude Lefty Williams, pitcher. Williams loses all 3 of his World Series starts. He was in on the fix and received $5,000 of the $10,000 promised to each player. Still double his 1919 salary of $2,600. Charles Swede Riesberg, shortstop. He was a ringleader, helping convince other players to join the fix. He went 2 for 25 and committed World Series record 8 errors. Riesberg received $15,000 for his role in the fix. Oscar Happy Feltz, center fielder. He hit poorly and misplayed fly balls in key situations. He received $5,000 for his role in the fix. Fred McMullen, third baseman. Although not originally included in the fix, McMullen got wind of the fix and threatened to report it unless he was included. He only batted 2 times in the series as a bench player. He received $5,000 for his role in the fix. George Buck Weaver, shortstop, third base. Denied being in on the fix. He played to the best of his ability. He said to have never taken any money, but was in attendance when the gamblers met with some of his teammates. While he claimed to not being involved in it, he was aware of the fix and failed to report it to team officials. Joseph Shoeless Joe Jackson, outfielder. Probably the best well-known of the 8 men out in the Black Sox scandal. Jackson had 12 base hits and had a .375 batting average, leading both the Sox and the Reds players. He also committed no errors. Jackson did sign a confession, but being illiterate, Jackson could not read what he was signing. As for Kid Gleason, he was not involved in the gambling, and some sources say he alerted Sox owner Comiskey of the fix. Although feeling betrayed and disappointed by his 1919 team, he continued to manage the Sox until 1923. Gleason returned to Philadelphia to then coach under Connie Mack with the A's from 1926 until 1931. After being a coach with the 1917 White Sox before being manager, Gleason was again a world champion coach of the A's in 1929 and 30. Gleason died of a heart ailment on January 2nd, 1933 in Philadelphia. His funeral was attended by an estimated 5,000 people, including Commissioner Kennesaw Mountain Landis, who banned his 8 players in 1919, and Giants manager John McGraw. In popular culture, Gleason was portrayed by actor John Mulroney of Frasier fame in the 1988 film 8 Men Out, based on a book by Elliot Asnoff of the same name. Thank you, Kid Gleason, for your contributions to Major League Baseball and for trying your best to keep the game on the up and up. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. We also have a Patreon page. If you're interested, it is only $3 a month, and the funds would go towards tolls and gas for going to make further videos in more distant areas. Thank you and have a great day. And let's go Phillies in tonight's playoff game.